are enjoying your Sunday morning. Joining us now, we are talking to Nora Leos, and she is from Quinta Mazatlan. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me here. Appreciate it.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about Quinta Mazatlan. We have some viewers out there who aren't aware about this beautiful little treasure in McAllen.
Yeah, exactly what you said. It's a treasure. It's hidden inside the city. It's very close to a lot of shopping centers, but it's a place where you can kind of disconnect from the everyday life. It's nature, animals. It's a beautiful mansion, and there's a lot of things that you can do at Quinta Mazatlan.
Yeah, it's very, very beautiful out there. I know you, not most recently, but you did have the Monarch Festival out there, and it's kind of just this gorgeous place that families and anybody can really kind of go out there.
Right.
Now, I know you are hosting some summer programs out there. We were just talking a little bit about those. Why don't you kind of tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Well, we have a lot of things that we offer for the summer, for the entire family, different ages, levels, and different interests. Starting with summer camps. Throughout the week, we have summer camps for kids. There are different topics. We have either survival in the outdoors, dinosaur camps, and this year we have robotics, which is brand new.
Oh, wow.
So that's for the weekend for the kids that are staying at home after school. We also have for the little ones, the toddlers, 1 to 3 year olds, the moms come, they bring the kiddos with their strollers, and they have a lot of fun outside in the trails doing arts and crafts. We have also the Thursday summer programming and photo workshops, so we have a lot to choose from.
Well, most definitely. I know we're kind of seeing the whole list popping up on screen right now. Now, I know that these are some pretty interesting kind of things that you have going on for kids that kind of tailor to all kinds of stuff, whether it's being crafts or kind of, like you mentioned, robotics being the first year. Why did you guys decide to kind of implement that into the summer programs?
Well, because we know that kids nowadays are really into technology, which is great because there's a lot of things you can do with it. So we decided to try to incorporate nature with the technology. So it's robotics in nature. And so they'll be doing a little bit of coding and doing robots, moving them, but doing things for nature. Maybe, for example, they could program a robot to water the plants. So it's kind of connecting both the likes of the kids nowadays with importance of our world.
Wow, how interesting. Now, how long have you guys been doing this? For how many summers or years even? I mean,
it's been quite a long time. I would say more than 10 years. But you'll be surprised. People still do not know where Quinta's at, what we're about. Once they go once, twice, and they realize that it is a lot that we're doing for the families. Very interested in unique events, programs, and all that good stuff.
Of course. And have you guys kind of just expanded throughout the years, every summer, kind of adding something new again? I mean, you mentioned just adding robotics this year, so is that something that every year trying to add something else, something more for kids to kind of choose from?
Exactly, and we do that because we want to keep up with the world, and so we need to be fresh, bring new ideas. We hear our audience, what they want to have, what they still want us to keep. So that's exactly what we do. We try to incorporate and just try to revamp and be refreshed.
Of course. And what are some of the most popular things that you see a lot of kids and families kind of coming out to or attending throughout the summer?
I think in my opinion, the most popular will be the Thursday evening programming. Reason being, it's a little later in the afternoon, and there's big shows that we bring out of town. They're not locally. I think we only have 1 or 2 that are local. So we bring a lot of presenters from San Antonio, Austin, and they bring shows that are big, the caliber of big, like SeaWorld or those type of things. And these presenters bring live animals, which is exciting for kids that can get to see a big python or a tortoise, birds flying, real life animals. So that really brings a lot of people to our park.
Yeah. And then one upcoming is the Wild Wild West. That will be this upcoming Thursday.
Yes.
So, and it's, I believe, from 6 to 7, is that right, in the evening?
It's 7 to 8.
7 to 8 in the evening. Okay, which is perfect. You know, the sun's kind of going down at that point, so it's not hopefully too hot. I know in the summertime it can be pretty warm outside.
Yeah.
But wow, that's so exciting and great. Is there anything that you kind of think that maybe people need to know more about? I know we were talking a little bit about a certain photography kind of workshop.
Yeah, that one I really want to let people know about because it's photography in nature. And you don't need to know anything about photography or nature, either one. We have a professional photographer. Her name is Ruth Hoyt, and she is there to help children and guide them to get their techniques. And it's pretty fun because at the end, they can enter a contest through Valleyland Fund.
Okay.
And so at the end of the summer, there's a contest, an award ceremony for the contest, and they can get awarded.
Wow.
And all children that participate will get their pictures shown in a big TV screen. They can bring their grandpa, their mother, their aunts, and they can show off what they've done throughout the whole workshop.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, are these photographs that they're taking there at Quinta Mazatlan?
Most of them are at Quinta Mazatlan, but I think the rules for the contest, as long as they're taken in the valley and it's native nature, then they're welcome to enter into the contest. But whoever's in the workshop, most of them come from Quinta Mazatlan.
Wow, how beautiful. Of course, I mean, it's beautiful. Must take advantage
Right.
of it while you have it there. Now, what is one of the things that you think are the most exciting that maybe not a lot of people go to, or you think one of the best programs that you enjoy kind of seeing or being a part of? Or
Well, I think it's hard to choose one, but they're all in its unique form, very important and special. There's also for the little ones at the house. There's for adults. We just added yoga in the park, so it's very hard to choose. It's just kind of like what's the interest of the person that wants to join or the family. But it's all pretty cool, very enriched, nice.
of course. Now, again, if you want more information or to check out the schedule, you can always go to quintamazatlan.com.
Right.
Now, are there any fees associated with registering for these different programs, or how can people go about to kind of pick and choose which one they want to join?
For the camps, there is different fees. You can check us out on the website.
Okay.
Just depends if you're a resident of McAllen, non-resident. And that one you can enroll online or by going to Quinta Mazatlan. For the other events, like for example the summer Thursday programming, it's just the admission to the park, which is $3 per person.
Perfect.
So it just varies depending. And I always advise people, if you're going to go to the park, try to go when there's an event. That way you pay for the admission and the event is included with it.
Perfect. And do these kind of camps fill up quickly? Do you have a limit to as many kids as you can kind of enroll, or so does that mean people should kind of enroll now and register?
Right. Enrolling is already open.
Okay.
There is a limit. I think we have between 20 to 25 kids per session. So I would advise to try to get in there quick and choose what you want for your child to do, what they're interested in, and just get them signed up.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much, Nora, for coming in today. It sounds like it's going to be a great summer full of great activities. Can't wait. I have to make it out there myself. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
All right, folks. Well, when we come back, have you donated blood recently? Well, if you haven't, you definitely can, and we'll tell you how when we come back.